Alright guys, I'm Joshua Kennedy and I'm going to be giving a presentation today over gravity in video games. Originally I was going to call this science in video games, but I noticed that there's way too many aspects in video games to try to cover the general science. But I did, however, add just a little bit of a light demonstration in here so you can see how light affects different objects. Just like in the real world, different materials, light's going to affect it differently. And you can see coming in here, everything is in relevance to the sun, of where the sun's positioning is, so we'll have different shadings of things on where the sun is. But the main reason for the light and everything like that is going to be right over here to the side, where I've set up a few spheres with a couple of different materials on them, and I'll set one of them on fire. You can see how grass gets brighter, things like that, and you can see the reflection in the other objects because they're of a different material, they're more shiny, basically. You know, metal, steel, things of that nature. Now we're going to go into the actual gravity aspects of it, because this is what this is all about, and that is my stairway to heaven over there that we're going to make this guy jump off of. We're going to do a little experiment. Right here you can see this right here is the gravitational factor that's going on to that character. It is only affecting that character, and it is the only thing affecting that character. So technically you could say outside of this over there at the stairway of heaven, that is a vacuum. There is no other frictions, there is no air, there is no nothing. It's just him and gravity. So the gravitational forces is 1. Our unit of measurement here is 1. Always, just like in any other scientific thing, this is what we're calling 1. 1 would be something to relevant like Earth's gravity. We're just going to say it's Earth's gravity, and it's 1. So we're going to run him up here, we're going to jump off. What's going to happen? Well, of course, everyone knows he's going to fall. So he's going to come up here and he's going to fall. Pretty normal speed. We're not too concerned about that. But let's start increasing it. So we're going to jump it up to 2. So double gravity. Let's say that this is an average person. He's 200 pounds. All right. Now he's equivalent to 400 pounds. And he's going to be falling off there. Not that much of a difference. And you'll see in the video as he falls, he's not going to fall like what you would think double gravity would be, where he would just real quick. Not really. Has a little bit of speed though. Pretty good. Alright, so let's have a little bit more fun with it though. Let's jump it up to 20%. So 20 times gravity. At this time we're saying the average person that was 200 pounds is now 4,000 pounds. And he's going to run up here and jump off this thing. Now remember that there's no friction, there's no air, anything like that and stuff, and this is going to come up a lot, especially later on when I start messing with other things. But at 20%, super fast. Fall off a building like that right there, you're just dead. Period. Alright, so we're going to drop the gravity to 0. At 0 gravity in a vacuum, what will the object do if it has an initial force? Where's it going to go? Is he going to go up? Is he going to go down? Anyone? Fred?
You know which direction he's going in.
Well, he's going to be going outwards because he's leaping off. So when he leaps off at 0 gravity, he's just going to go forever. There's nothing else to stop him. There's no other forces happening upon him. He is just going to continue forever. But I'm God in the video game world, so I can make him stop. So we're going to make him stop. And we're going to mess with the gravity a little bit more. Let's go into negative numbers, guys. Now, this is -1 gravity. What happens in -1 gravity? Well, he doesn't float away. There's no forces. Absolutely no forces. But when I jump, you'll see here, sometime today, there it is. I'll jump and I'll just shoot off into the air forever. Once again, there's no other forces stopping him, so he'll just continue on forever. But, once again, I am God. I will stop it. So, we're going to increase this a little bit more. We're going to have a little bit of fun with it. We're going to jump it up to -100 gravity. There we go. And once again, I'm going to jump up, and he's really going to fly. So as we decrease the numbers, we decrease the gravity. In this aspect, you can see things start increasing, and you can actually visualize what's happening inside of it. We're going to go up again to even a higher negative gravity and make him jump one more time. Just crazy. It just keeps going. But guys, this is my presentation, and I'm going to leave you on this note while that last one's setting up. This is plus 200 gravity. I'm making him go jump off that thing. But one thing to realize in this video is we're not changing the mass of the object at any time. The individual is staying the same mass. Will we all agree? Yes? The weight, however, will be changing due to gravitational forces. Just like if you were to go onto the moon, just like you would go on to Jupiter, things like that. It would get higher, get lower, everything like that. Well, that is my presentation, guys. Any questions? What's up?
So, whenever you have him jump off at 0 gravity and you just continue forward, had he jumped at 0 gravity, wouldn't that have been the same as having him jump at -1 gravity?
0, -1 at 0, the rate at which that he would fly up, well, it would be nothing. There would be 0. So of course, but if it's negative gravity, that's saying it's even negative than 0. If that makes any sense, like it's less than 0.
So you're saying that?
So he will fly up faster.
Okay. So, because it's negative gravity, he would eventually his speed at which he's leaving the Earth, his jump would increase over time.
The forces applied would be greater. Think about it as in like Fahrenheit. If you get into negative, what's negative 10 degrees? Really cold. It's colder than 0. Same principle. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. And this was just a quick little sneak peek of things that I'm doing inside of video games, building things and such. And of course, my presentation that I did today. Thanks again.